not a man, but I feel like the worst position you can be in as a man is getting to the point where you have to pay the old man tax. And to me, I feel like the old man tax is once you get to 40, 50, you still single, but you still trying to kind of be outside, you know? You still trying to get the young girls. Yeah, you gotta pay to play, bro. Because not only have you effed off your 20s and 30s, you're now in your 40s trying to talk to 20-year-old girls while you're out of shape, smelling like you got worms, and you think that girls are just gonna be around because you're cool. And I'm not saying this that everybody needs to settle down and you need to be married, you need to get in relationships, da-da-da, but you just have to be prepared what comes with that. Outside is not, it's ruthless out here, okay? And just like women are expected to keep their looks up, men have to do the same.
So I saw these two videos that literally ate. One was that older men want independent minors. Another one was the old man tax. And I made a video a while ago saying that a lot of older men are truly delusional and think that younger girls actually find them desirable when realistically they want them for their finances. Because they generally think that they're going to meet a younger girl who would go 50-50 with them when the younger girl could just date a guy her age and do that. And they don't realize that there is an old man tax. Because you are an older man pursuing a younger woman, she's going to expect you to be more financially stable. And it's crazy because they find women their age washed up, used up, and jaded, but don't think the same of themselves. Like, you're a bitter old man. That's why you get upset when young girls don't want you for anything other than your wallet. And whole time when you were their age, you were running wild in the streets, but you expect her to sit down and wait around for you. And y'all are the ones who cause these older women to be bitter because y'all running around breaking their hearts. Those women were right in those videos. If you're gonna be an older man dating, you have to realize that you are gonna get the older man tax. And you can't expect a younger woman to also be financially stable. If she's younger, that means she's probably just starting school, just got out of school, just starting her career. Of course, she won't be financially stable enough to do 50-50 with you. But if you're gonna date younger women, you have to realize that you're gonna have to be the one who's financially there for them. And if you can't realize that, don't date them.
Now we some bopped out assholes because we just want to see what the clubs look like in Houston for spring break.
No, tell the truth, because we was in the section with rappers and rich niggas. Nah, we hoes. Just because we got a black truck sitting and didn't spend no money all weekend.
I had met this woman, and I had called her like 2 days later. And we were talking with her, and I told her I was going to take her on a date. She was like, okay, cool. So we figured out, we discussed where we was going to go and all that. So throughout the week, we talking on the phone, this and that. Everything good. Everything going fine. So it came around to the day of the date. She called me. And she told me she need to get her hair done. I said, okay. And she wanted me to pay for it. And she told me how much it cost. I said, okay, I'll pay for it. I said, you got a cash app? She said, yeah. I said, send me the cash app. She sent it to me. And I hung the phone up and blocked her.
Man, if you ain't happily married or in a relationship with somebody that you truly love by now, man, you might well give it up because the dating scene out here dead. I meet this woman, and after talking for a while, we decide to link up and go on a date. So I'm like, shit, well, what you got in mind for this date? Like, what you like to do? Then she was like, oh, I'm a simple woman, and I'm old-fashioned, so dinner and a movie would be fine with me. So I'm like, shit, that's a bet. And in my head, I was like, shit, I might be able to build something with her. Bruh. Then the day before the date, the shenanigans began. She gonna text me earlier that day talking about, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm having car trouble. In my head, I'm like, bitch, what you sorry to tell me for? That's your car. No. But I ain't even know how to respond to that, so I just text back like, damn. Bruh. Then I was like, shit, yeah, we just gonna have to postpone. And she didn't respond right away, so I thought she had left it alone. No. Then she gonna text out of nowhere talking about, hey, I wanted to ask you something. So I text back and said, what's up? This bitch talking about, since we ain't going on a date, how about you just give me the money you was gonna spend on the date so I can get my car repaired? And now I'm staring at the phone like I would be staring at her if she was saying this shit in my face. And besides, bitch, where you thought we was going? Talking about sending you the money I was gonna spend on the date. Bitch, you think we was going to Ruth Chris or something? Bruh. Bitch, we was going to the movies and maybe Golden Corral after.
Come on now, dawg.
Yeah, so I'm confused. Bruh. So I text back, I'm like, what you mean? Then this bitch gonna text back talking about if you broke and can't do it, just say that.
What?
So I text back, bitch, I'm broken. You the one asking me for money. Then this bitch gonna text back talking about, well, I don't see how that would be a problem if you was gonna spend the money on the date anyway.
Bullshit.
And I said, first of all, I never said it was no problem. And second of all, I wasn't gonna spend no more than $50, $60, $80 tops, so half of that would only been $40.
Damn.
Then this bitch talking about, well, can you at least send the 40? So I said, that depends.
Bruh.
She talking about depends on what? I said, you gonna do what it do for the 40?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
She talking about, what the fuck you mean, am I gonna do what it do for the 40? So I said, well, since you want me to send the money as if we still going on the date, can we still do what we was gonna do after the date?
Come on now, dog.
Then she went on her little rant talking about, well, I hope you don't think I'm no hoe just because I'm asking you for money and we just met and yada yada this and yada yada that. But the moral of the story is, it's still going for the 40.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you bitch ass niggas just don't know how to negotiate.
These girls of my generation got the game fucked up, bro. So I took this girl that I met at campus on a date, some little fine shit I ain't gonna do. I pick her up and I take her to Outback Steakhouse. That's a nice little spot to take somebody out to eat for a first date. So before I picked her up, I didn't want to just show up empty-handed, you feel me? So I picked her up a nice little bouquet of roses. So when I pull up in front of her crib, I open the door for her and I get the roses out the back seat and hand them to her. She say, thank you, and then she sits in the car. Now we on our merry way. So we get to Outback, we get a nice little booth, and then we just chat. But we get our drinks, order our appetizers, our main meal while we just chatting and shit. It's going good, but then it just shifted. My phone didn't die, I just walked in the house real quick. But anyways, the reason it shifted, she come out of nowhere saying, you know, I don't like roses. So now I'm like, oh, damn, my fault. She like, nah, you could have asked. And in my head, I'm thinking like, I mean, I was just trying to be nice and make a good first impression, but all right. So now I'm just like, all right, that's my fault. She said, right. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I wasn't trying to show it right there and then, so I'm gonna let this one slide real quick. Now we chatting again, and then she asked me a random question. She like, so have you ever had a Valentine? I said, yeah, one. She said, so what did you get her? I said, I don't like talking about my past relationships with girls I'm trying to pursue. So then she like, okay, then what you gonna get me? So I'm just going along with it. I'm like, what you like? She starts saying shit like Chanel bags, Prada, Gucci and Gabbana. But then I stop her real quick. I'm like, you naming all of this, what you gonna get me? She said, what I'm gonna get you? Valentine's Day for the girls. I said, I ain't buying you all that shit and you ain't getting me nothing. Now she talking about, who gonna be the boys? Them niggas that you used to fuck with gonna be the boys. I'm gonna be the man, motherfucker. Her ass talking about, you can be the man all you want, but you gotta be a trick to get with this chick. Get your corny ass. I said, if you don't speak Gakanese, you ain't getting no cheese. Anyways, now she talking about, clock it, I see what you want now. No, motherfucker, I see what you want. Talking about some motherfucking Gucci Gabbana. I don't even know what that shit look like. Then this girl has the audacity to come out of nowhere. Then you got me at Outback. That's another thing. You could at least took me to Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris? Bitch, it's the same shit. It's steak. You didn't even order steak. You got a motherfucking pasta. So then I'm like, matter of fact, I'm going to the bathroom. Hold up. Whole time I didn't go to the bathroom. I went to our server privately and I told her to make it 2 separate tabs. I'm not paying for your shit, your ungrateful ass. If you can't pay for it, then you're gonna be sitting right here until you can. And find your own ride home. Paid for my shit, left her ass right there and blocked her.
A lot of people might not come clean and say this, but I'm actually a dog ass bitch. Like, I would stay far the fuck away from you because I just don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm just a dog ass bitch. I can't help it. I just miss my grandma for.
Fellas, it's all women. Let's not focus on just one group. Let's get to these comments. Don't let me get bored. 25,000 likes. And yes, I cry when I get caught too. Never cared. 17,000 likes. No, for real, I'm low-key trifling. 11,000 likes. At times, I don't care about anyone but me deep down. I'm a YN at heart. And I play innocent too. And I have a dad. So that can't be it. Listen, I'm traumatized, that's all. I can be tender and still cheat. I don't know, I just can't help it. And I'm evil. I lie, I cheat, I steal. It's so many of us, OMG. Maybe it's all jokes, fellas. Maybe it's all satire, you know what I'm saying? You never know. I wouldn't love a girl, regret it so bad. I'm just saying, gotta be entertained at all times, or else. I get it from my dad. He cheated on every woman he's been with. We just getting started, stay with me. It's like I'm addicted to it. Literally, I'm so tired of hiding it. Like, I'm sorry, once I get bored, turn into a whole different person. I miss my grandma, got it. Taught me the game, now I'm running it worse. I'm honestly traumatized. Since Mandela died, I've never been the same. I just found out last week my husband was speaking to and got fellatio from a female. I'm not taking him back. Meanwhile, I cheated on him during the marriage and before. I gave my life to God, but yeah. I just shut up when my man called me that. Real. Both grandmas are alive. Yo, these comments insane, dog. I pray for y'all. And I be crying boo-hoo tears. Nah, for real. Me and my man locked in now. But at a point, I started to worry, like, am I going to get better? The answer is the right man will make you stop. This is a challenge. That first step to be acceptance, man. I STG, wow. And get mad if I find out he moving worse than me. This is exactly why all my exes got me blocked. I get bored. I blame it on my dad. I was a dog before my great grandma and grandma just died within 3 months of each other. I am a horror story now. Real. Yeah. We almost done, fellas. Only when I like you, though. I don't know. And the worst part is I gaslight so bad and get upset when they don't think I'm innocent. Shaking my head. I cry for the dudes I don't even like and then ghost when they get clingy. I know my girl like this. Me too. Girl, I'm changing. And I have a dad. I miss my grandma. It's so me. Heavy on I miss my grandma for real. Almost done. You're not wrong, queen. Oh, mama. Grandma. I'm just a lover girl. And everybody needs love too. Last one. I just love the game. I'm a player. I can't help it. I be trying to tell people I really do miss her. I hope you enjoyed these comments as much as I did. Y'all know what it is out here, man. Like, follow, comment, share. It's more coming, man. Choose up out here.
As you guys know, I manage 30 to 60 girls. And this guy, I love this comment, says, this is the only guy who has hypergamy and a chokehold. And I do. It's very, very easy. Females are very, very easy to understand. If you use logic, they will confuse you. If you understand that they are slaves to their emotions, then they are very easy to understand. They're very easy to predict, and they're very easy to control. Even if they have free will, they are ruled by their emotions at the end of the day, no matter what. Logic does not dictate their actions, their emotions does. So long as they feel things, they will act accordingly. So, how do you make them feel things? It's very simple. You need to give them dopamine, you need to give them vasopressin, and you need to give them oxytocin. So long as those things are applied and you are irreplaceable, they will pretty much do whatever you say and whatever you want. Men don't operate this way. Men are equity loaded. Females are not equity loaded, and most men don't understand that. They think the more I do for a girl, the more loyal she'll be to me. No. Females are not loyal. They're only loyal to their emotions. They are hypergamous. So what that means is, if you're the best guy possible, and you give them those 3 elements, the elements that I said, they feel those emotions, they will never leave, and they will pretty much do whatever you need them to do. And I know someone's gonna ask me, was that sound Lyft or Uber? No, that is a Buick. That's the sound effect from a Buick when you get a text message. So I don't wanna see that comment either. So yes, I do have hypergamy and a chokehold because just give them what they want. That's literally all I do. I give females what they want. I've turned myself into what they want, and I've turned myself into the type of females that I want. People say, you don't have any bad bees. I won't curse for the algorithm. You don't have any bad bees. I don't want any bad bees, because bad bees are loose chicks that give it up to any guy, and they are in competition with you, and they think that they're a man, and they care about money more than family. I don't want that. I want femininity. I want a girl who's easy to smile, a girl who will listen. The same elements applies for a bad bee as well, but you won't get the same results. She might talk to a guy behind your back, or she might think it's okay. She won't value herself. The most important thing is that a female needs to value herself, and you need to give her those 3 elements and be irreplaceable. You can do what I'm doing as well. That's it. That's all you need to do. So I love this comment because females are so easy to understand. You use logic, you fail. Turn yourself into what they want. You can pretty much do whatever you want. That also does not mean that you should dog them out. I don't believe in dogging out females in general. But I believe that you should understand your value. You should become valuable. And so long as you are valuable, you can do whatever you want because they can't replace you and they know it and they're going to get in line. It's just that simple. I don't have to threaten. I don't have to swear. I don't have to yell. You had guys, I've seen my video when a girl was having a problem. I talk very calmly and they know what it is. You know why? Because they can't replace me. I'm not stupid. And you also can't get used by them either. Hence why you need to give them those emotional elements, because then it's a more of a you thing, and then the bonuses is what you can offer. Does that make sense? That is how I'm doing what I'm doing. Simply understand what hypergamy is, and understand that females are a slave to their emotions. Give them those emotions, make yourself irreplaceable, and females will do whatever you ask them to do. It's just that simple.